Hi and welcome to Reseller News Weekends. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is November 17th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you like the content and come back for more. For those who are new, I do the Reseller News. I do Let's Talk eBay segment. I'm also a daily vlog, well, a vlogger, I should say. I do try to put videos out on a daily basis, but sometimes I always run into little glitches throughout the course of the day. I got personal things to take care of, or something comes up unexpected. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I just want to go over the, I got some windows open up and I want to share some information with you guys. You know, I want to show you this window. I did a video a while back about taking, well, if you have a cheap mic and making it sound really good. Let me just show you something really quick here, and I'm going to take you to the website. See this here? This, folks, this is for the new subscribers. See, this is a LabTech mic. Now, right now, it's not, you're not going to get the good sound, the full sound of it because it's pointed away from me. But you see this mic? I bought this at my local thrift store. I paid $2 and I think 50 cents. It was like under $3, I know that. And I was looking into the Blue Yeti, and they also have a Blue Nano. And for those who know me, I consider myself a frugal entrepreneur, which I am very frugal. I'm very conservative. I've always have been, and I always will be, especially in this day and age. I mean, who's got money to go blowing around on certain things, you know? You know, if I could do it less and get almost the same results, almost, I'm saying almost. Now, some people may beg to differ while watch this video, say, come on, man, I don't think your mic sounds that great. But this new software, well, it's not new software. I came across it, and I'm going to take you to the website there. And it's called Voice Meter. And I'm even going to prove it to you that I'm using it on my system right now. But I just want to share with you guys, if you do have a mic that you're using, something like I'm using, a LabTech, and this is pre-owned, I didn't even buy it brand new. Like I said, again, I bought it in the thrift store, and it works good. I mean, you could hear my voice. The clarity is pretty good in there. And what this Voice Meter does is it takes, like, if you get an old mic like this or a cheap one, this is cheap, at least I believe it is. I didn't buy it brand new, but you could do, you can make this mic sound good. I mean, I'm not saying like if I bought a Blue Yeti or the Nano, whatever, they're both the same, but different, same company but different models. It's going to sound just as good as that, but you never know. I mean, I'm just saying. I know I didn't do a comparison, but it really does sound good. But if you get a chance, I'm going to take you to the website there. Check it out if you get the chance. See, and you'll see what I'm talking. I'm going to also show you that it's on my task manager that I am actually using it. They have a feature in there when you upload, when you turn on your video, you're turning your computer. It automatically uploads at startup. So that's what I need, because when I'm doing my videos, I can't keep going in there on a manual thing and just keep uploading it. So this works out perfect, but it really is good. And I think it sounds really great. I don't know what you guys think. If you want to let me know, drop a comment below. So anyway, without further ado, let's go to that window. And then I just want to do a quick weather check here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cortana. Cortana is a built-in, virtual assistant that comes with Windows 10. And it's pretty cool. It'll set up dates, like it'll also send responses, replies, how can you say it there, notification notices. Like if you want to have a reminder, it'll remind you to do certain things. If you got important things to do throughout the course of the day, it'll give you reminders. It's got a whole bunch of information. You could talk to it. You got to have a mic, of course, got to be enabled with the mic. And it just gives you a lot of information. It's pretty good. I like it. And I'm just going to give you a little overview on it. I'm just going to show you how it works with the how it works. You got to set it up like as far as like knowing your name and stuff like that. But once it learns from you, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little assistant that they put in there. It's built in with, like I said again, Windows 10. But anyway, without further ado, let's go right to it, okay? And then I want to jump into reseller news. I got some stuff I want to share with you guys. Okay, before we get started with the software for Voice Meter, I just want to do it quick. I want to just show you how Virtual Assistant works with Windows over here. It comes with Windows 10 Cortana. That's the virtual assistant. So check it out. I didn't get a chance to listen to the weather, so let's see what she has to say about the weather. I'm gonna have to mute my mic, and then when I talk, I have to mute it and then unmute it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go back and forth so you could hear the response. Cortana, what's the weather for New York?
Right now, it's mostly cloudy and 44 in New York. The forecast shows cloudy skies with a high of 44 and a low of 38, with a slight chance of rain. There's also a coastal flood advisory in effect until 1 p.m. today.
Thank you, Cortana.
No problem.
Anyway, that's a little example of what Cortana is all about. Like I said, that's the virtual assistant. Comes with it comes with what you call it there with Windows 10. So you guys might want to check it out, play around with it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to this here. This is that software I was talking about, and if you can't find it, just do a Google search. I'll back up and show you what I typed in. Just type in here on the Google search voice meter. It's up here in the top here, and when you type it in, it will bring you to the this window over here. And this is what I have. This is not mine. This is the same format. If you look over here at the bottom of my task manager over here, it says show hidden icons. You're going to see it right here. Okay, and I'm going to click it on. This is on mine right now, and this is what mine looks like. You could set these things up. You could set this here for echo, and you could have it for low. You could have it, and then you could you got to play around with the settings. See, you got to do it where it's effective for you. I left everything like this here. I could raise this up here. I'm going to leave it the way it is. You can see every time I'm talking, the meter's going up over here. So, and then here's the speaker output. But I have everything pretty much preset like this here. I don't want to mess around with it. You could really take a cheap mic like mine and really cue it up a little better, make it sound a lot better. And let me tell you something. I have did a before and after. I know you guys probably say, why don't you do a before and after before you're showing this here? I should have, but it came out, to me, this kind of like enhanced it. It made it a lot better. You got to play around with it yourself, folks, but it really is good. And just to let you guys know, I do not have any affiliate links with this company. I'm just sharing the information with you guys. For those who do follow me, if you're a new subscriber, I do love sharing information and putting it out there. So, I have no affiliate links. If I did have affiliate links, I would definitely let you guys know. And I don't. So they may have it. I don't know. I didn't check into it. My channel, I like to help. I like to give information out. If I can give it out for free, why not? I don't need to get paid for every little thing I do. I don't mind doing a research for people. You know what I'm saying? That's what my YouTube channel is all about. But anyway, that's what you want to check it out. And you can see this is me over here. That's why the meter goes up and down. This is me talking. So I do have it. And like I said, again, it's on my taskbar right over here. You can see it right over here. That's it. But anyway, we're going to close that out, and we're going to go right to the reseller news. And again, the software you're looking for is Voice Meter, and that's what it comes up. And they got different things that you could check into. Okay? All right, let's bump out of that screen there, and let's get right to the news. Okay, first story. This one here, oh yeah, and I also wanted to share this with you guys really quick. I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I get the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. So the first story, first website is e-commerce bytes. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story was posted November 16th, 2019. The story goes on to say eBay has a good search problem. wait, eBay has a Google search problem. eBay has a search problem. No, I'm only kidding. It says eBay has a Google search problem. It goes on to say here, eBay sellers and reasons for concern from yesterday's Wall Street Journal article titled "How Google Interferes with its Search Algorithms and Changes Your Results." Now, I don't know about you guys. I made a couple little sales yesterday or the day before. I think one I made on Wednesday, and the other one is Thursday, or whatever. They were both from Poshmark. So I only made 2 sales on Poshmark. Right now, the other stuff I have, I did make a couple of sales. I did a video the other day about what I sold on eBay for November. I think I made a couple of sales. I don't remember offhand, but I made a couple of sales for November, and I showed you some of the stuff for October. But anyway, yeah, I made a couple of sales, like I said again, for Poshmark. Little sales, very little sales, folks. But anyway, let's go on to read here. It says an eBay spokesperson said in a statement, "We experienced a significant and consistent drops in Google SEO for many years, which has been disproportionately detrimental to the small businesses that we support." The newspaper said Google declined to comment regarding eBay. No good. No, really. I'm really over here. I'm not happy about hearing this news, let alone the sales are dead. And this year is like, icing on the cake. So it goes on to say here, eBay has been experiencing with flat to negative growth in the GMV, a measure of dollar sales that take place on its site, and many sellers feel it. Hearing from eBay that it continues to struggle for visibility of sellers' listings on the Google search is not good news. I called up, just to share this with you really quick, I did call up eBay, not yesterday, the day before, and I said, hey, listen, guys, is anything going on over there with you guys over there? Is that with eBay having any experience, any problems or anything? Oh, no, not right now. There's nothing going on. Everything seems good. I'll check your store out. And I said, well, look, this is pretty bad. I'm looking on the eBay community chat boards, and people are somewhat, well, not complaining, but they're voicing their concerns about, hey, what's going on? November is really Deadsville. Nobody's making. Well, people are complaining that it's like the sales are so slow, and it is kind of very disappointing to see what's going on right now. I know there's, eBay's rolling out new programs as far as like the new management payment service, and then they also, like I said, they're still working on those glitches there, probably with the what do you call it, the items as described, those things that I can't even think of offhand. I got so much stuff on my mind. I went through, item specifics and all that stuff, the category updates and all that other nonsense. So, this is kind of like, throw more wood on the fire, so to speak. So we don't have enough problems going on as it is. But anyway, so I said, well, could you do me a favor? I'm a store subscriber. Can you, refresh my system? She goes, well, yeah, we could do that for you, So if you guys call up, if you have that there, I'm not saying it's going to work, okay? I'm not saying it's a fix-all. But if you call up eBay, you tell them your sales are slow, especially if you have a store, or maybe if you don't have a store, maybe you could tell them, hey, can you guys do me a favor? Can you kind of like, refresh my system and see, maybe we can get some sales here, whatever. Maybe do something like, give it a clean start, That happened one time. I have to honestly say, one time I called up, because I'll call up infrequently. If I start seeing things, I'm paying for this service. All right, I got to start a store, but I'm paying for this here. Last month was a pretty decent bill, and I have no problem calling them up. And if they keep a tally on how many times I call up within the past, within a month, it doesn't really concern me, because I need to make sales. And if you're doing eBay as a full-time gig, you need to make money. So anyway. She told me that they could do that there. So if you guys are experiencing things like that nature, you can call a customer service and, ask them, hey, ask them to check your system out first. So make sure your account is okay. If there's any problems, ask them if they could, if your items are being searched, they're being found in search, because, I know people could say I could do it myself, but it's always good to let them check it on their end, But for the most part, though, it's been really disappointing. I really. Puts me in a real bummed out mood, And this time of the year, you would think everything would be picking up. But anyway, it goes on to say eBay and Google have their battles as documented over the years on ecommercebytes.com. The Great Boston Tea Party incident of 2007 stands out. Then it says that when there was a report, eBay might have briefly suspended its Google AdWords campaign during the spat between the giants over Google checkout. Now, I wasn't aware of this here, okay? That's why, like I said, when I do share the reseller news, I'm glad these things do pop out. And I'm glad that the glitches happen, but I'm glad these things pop out, because sometimes it keeps you baffled. You become bewildered, like, why is that happening, So that's why, like I said, if you are an eBay seller or even an e-commerce seller, you may want to subscribe to my channel and check it out. Like I said, I do put out pretty good information here. I'm not just spewing stuff off the top of my head. That's why I always give you the URL, the websites as to where I'm getting the information from, because I don't want you to think, oh, this guy's just making it up himself. I'm not. That's why I share this information with you guys. But again, sometimes people will bring out things that you and I may not be aware of, and you're sitting there wondering, geez, that's probably why I wasn't getting sales. I didn't know that. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you are an eBay seller, or even e-commerce seller, well, basically right now it deals with eBay, but you may want to subscribe to my channel, because I do put out good information out there for you guys. So I hope it does help. But just reading a little more into this here, I'm not going to expand too much on the topics, like I said before. I want to keep this going, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. So then it goes on to say here in eBay, in 2013, eBay published a study that showed Google paid search didn't work, and many wondered why eBay wasn't poking the bear. Then it goes on to say today, things took an especially worrisome in turn in 2014 when eBay took its hit in search after Google changed its algorithm and reportedly took action against eBay. All right. Apparently, like I said again, I guess what we're reading this here, what goes on with Google in regards to search, it can affect the I guess eBay in that sense. So, I don't know if that's what's causing it, or people are just deciding to go to the malls or whatever, shopping elsewhere. Maybe going to Amazon. Could be. Who knows, right? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But anything is possible. But again, I just want to say this here to the new people that have subscribed. You may want to go to the websites. Go right to the websites, what I'm going to show you, because see these here words in the blue here? These are active hyperlinks. And in order to activate them, you got to be on that website. So, yeah, you could pause the video if you like. I can scroll down to the bottom, and you can read more into this here. At the bottom, though, however, of these well, at least on e-commerce bites, you're going to have comments left by other readers, well, buyers and sellers. And I recommend that if you get a chance, I say this in my other videos, to definitely check them out, because sometimes these buyers and sellers bring out information that you and I are not aware of. So you may want to definitely go to it. But I mean, I'll scroll down here in case you guys don't want to go to a website, but I highly recommend you do, because it has a lot, it does have some active hyperlinks on there. You could also, upon reading this here, you could also, what do you call it there, leave a comment. I'm scrolling fast because you guys could always pause the video. If you want to leave it, you just got to log in. Okay, it says if you log in for AB Verify, be sure you use your email address and password to log in. All right, and you could actually, log in to post a comment. Okay. All right, let's move right along here. And this is the story you're looking for. Let me move my mouse cursor here. This is the story you're looking for right here. eBay has a Google search problem. Okay, so this could be affecting the problem. This came out November 16th. That was yesterday. Today's Sunday the 17th. So this came out yesterday. All right, and anytime, I love this site. I love e-commerce bites. Anytime Ina gets stuff like that, she posts it up. She'll put it out there on the fly. It seems that way anyway. I shouldn't say that because I really can't speak for Ina, but she puts out some good information. This is one of my favorite websites right here for information on, especially on eBay, when it comes to eBay selling. And she covers other topics too: eBay, Amazon, Etsy. She deals with e-commerce, and but the information I find to be very well. I love it. I subscribe to this here. But anyway, let's bump out of here. Let's go to the next one here. Okay, my computer's running a little slow here. I do apologize. This one here is from GameSpot. So let me get the URL. It's www.gamespot.com. It goes on to say early Black Friday deal bundles: Pokemon Sword of Shield, Nintendo Switch Lite. Oh, let me just block this here for now. Nintendo Switch Lite for a great price. eBay's got the early hookup on some Black Friday sales. So it goes on to say here it's time to start hunting for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, as a number of retailers and online stores have already announced their plans for Black Friday 2019. If not offering pre-Black Friday deals outright, eBay's got its share of deals and even kicked off its deals as a start of the month. It goes on to say here, eBay's Black Friday plans include a series of Black Friday drops every Friday at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. and then Pacific time at 12 p.m. Eastern time from now to December 13th. It says these include limited quantity of trending items such as Nintendo Switch, Bose headphones. The retailer will also be offering major deals on its brand outlet page. Again, active hyperlink, folks. If you want to check it out, you got to go there. I know I could click them on, I could take you there, but I don't want to keep this too long. I do apologize. My videos sometimes they go really long, and I'm sorry. I try to put the information as best I can, as quick as I can, and sometimes it doesn't always work, unfortunately. I'm not going to read too much into this here, folks. There's probably not much to read, but I'd rather you pick up where I left off, okay? What do we got over here? This is some advertisement here. Okay, Black Friday drop, 11:15. All right, this already is done. Sorry, I got the news out. I couldn't get it out to you guys sooner. My fault. I apologize. All right, so you could go to this website here. It doesn't look like much here. Wait, oh, maybe there is more here. Okay, let me see. Let me just move it down a little here. They got the video. We're not going to play that because I don't know how long it is, and I don't want to take too much of your time. All right, let's see all the active hyperlinks. You're definitely going to want to go to sign up to this here. They got a whole bunch in there. You really need to go right to the website itself. Okay. It looks like they got, I guess they're good deals. I don't know. I don't really have time to play games. But if you are a gamer or thinking of getting one, you may want to check this out. All right. Let me just scroll down here. Yeah, it's got a lot of active hyperlinks here. And it looks like the rest is advertisements. And okay, so breaks in between. Some more stuff is here. What else we got here? Oh, my computer's acting up. Sorry, guys. Gift thrills. Okay, Xbox Friday sale. All right. Yeah, it's going to keep paginating. I can't keep doing this. You guys could do that there. It's going to keep going and on and going. This one website will keep us here for quite some time. Check it out. It's GameSpot. Like I said, I'll give you the URLs, www.gamespot.com. Yeah, because if I keep doing it, it's going to keep going more and more. It's going to keep showing you, and we'll never get off of this particular site. All right. Let me see what we got over here. Something going to happen. Okay, let me go. Let me bump out of this one. Whew. That's got a lot of information there. All right, so let's bump out of here. My computer, again, is running slow. Let's jump. Oh, here we go. Jump to this window here. All right. It says over here, deal, buy and unlock Galaxy S9 for just $300. If you're in the market for a phone This came out yesterday, November 16, 2019. The Samsungs are nice, but I like my iPhones. I wish I could get I wish I had enough money to buy the iPhone 11 Pro. I'd love to get that one, but right now it's not in the budget. But in due time, maybe I will upgrade. But right now, I'll use my little iPhone 5S. It works for me. I'm happy with it. Anyway, it goes on to say you're finding a solid smartphone for $300 is always a pretty sweet deal, but it's an absolute steal for a flagship device. Today, the flagship device in question is the Galaxy S9, which is going for just $300 on eBay. You guys might want to check that out. Again, active hyperlink. You could probably check it out here, and you could probably, when you click this on, it'll probably take you right to eBay, and you could see the advertisement for this Samsung here. It's a nice looking phone. It's nice. I'm so used to the Apple devices, but yeah. And then I guess they got over here the featured review. You could check this out. Okay. Yeah, see, they got this is for a different one, but you could check out the reviews. I love looking at the videos, though. It's really, you get some good information. You could also read the comments. All right, so it sounds like a good deal if you're looking for a new, nice Samsung phone. For me right now, like I said, it's not in my budget to upgrade anytime soon. I didn't give you the URL. I do apologize. I'm gonna give it to you right now. It's www.phonearena.com. Okay, and you could also just, like I said, you could just pause the video and you could watch it again if you like. I highly recommend you go directly to these websites, though, folks. Highly recommend it, because you could watch it on the video, but you're not going to be able to check out the active hyperlinks. Okay, we close that one out. All right, what do we got here? With eBay, nothing surprises me. I had to put this story out. This is on the Telegraph. Let me get a URL. It's www.thetelegraph.com. It says an Alton man is asking $1,000 for a Cheeto shaped like Trump's hair. It's for a good cause. I'm just saying, I'm not putting anybody down, but I mean, really? All right. Anyway, I gave you the URL. I'm not going to get into this here. You could read more into this here. They got some other stuff here. Okay, advertisements. You could read this here. You could read the rest of this article here if you get a chance. I don't know how much more is into it, but it's got some advertisements in between too. I think there's not much in there to read, but you could check it out. I just want to throw it out there for you guys out there. It's I thought it was kind of funny. They also had the Cheetos ones that looked like a little Donkey Kong, and they had another one. I can't remember what that one looked like. They every now and then. eBay will post these. Well, not eBay. People will post these type of things on eBay, and I don't know what to say. Check it out for yourself if you guys get a chance. Let's move right along. Okay, this one here. These are the most wanted sneakers on eBay this holiday season. This URL is www.footwearnews.com. It goes on to say, let me make sure this story came out here. November 15. Okay, so I want to make sure 2019. It says the 2019 holiday season is officially here. To make your shopping experience as seamless as possible, eBay unveiled the top 5 most wanted sneaker styles. The list includes Fila Disruptor 2, Nike Air Force 1 Low, Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2, Vans Old School, and the Air Jordan 1. Okay, I'm not going to read too much into this here. That's why I gave you URL. This is for you to read, because I do got some other windows I want to, try to touch bases on. So you could see it for yourself. Some of these sneakers, wow, look at the price of some of these sneakers. I'm looking at these here. I'm saying to myself, I wouldn't have. If I had the money, I wouldn't spend that kind of money. But there are people out there that will, well, it's not like, I'm not saying it's super expensive. This one here is not bad for for $63 on eBay. Okay. Let's see what else they got here. Okay, and the rest looks like advertisements, so we're not going to go into that there. You could check it out for yourself, folks. You could read a little more into this here, especially if you are into the sneaker selling market. You might want to keep this in mind. Okay. All right. Let's bump out of here. And let's see what the next one is. Okay, eBay is discounting Nintendo Switch Lite bundles with Pokemon Sword or Shield. This story came out November 15, 2019. And it goes on to say here, update 5 p.m. Okay, Eastern Time, November 15th. If you were just looking for a discounted game, discount on a game, eBay is now out of stock. However, it still has Switch Lite console bundles available. Pokemon Sword and Shield came out today, November 15th. on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, on the Nintendo Switch. And if you're hoping to get the game for less than full price, eBay is hosting $10 off deals on both games today only. I know you're probably saying, you got it out too late to us. I apologize. Like I said again, folks, there are times I can get to the information, get it out to you guys, and there's times like, I run into glitches myself. Like I said, things happen throughout the course of the day, and I do apologize. But for the most part, I can't say for sure, but I'm still sure you can get some deals. All right, so you might want to look more into this here. I don't think I gave you the URL, but let me give it to you right now. It's www.theverge.com. Okay, you could read a little more into this here. And I'm sorry I'm not getting too much into it for the simple reason is, like I said, I got other windows and I don't want to expand too much on the topics here because then the video will run for 2 hours and I don't want that to happen. No, it's not going to run for 2 hours, but it's going to run a lot longer than expected. All right, that's the story you're looking for. That's the URL. Let's move right along. This next window here is the Chronicle, Citrus County Chronicle. And let me give you the URL. It's www.chronicleonline.com. And folks, when it comes to scams, you know how I feel about that. I don't like them, so I want to share this story with you. This story was posted November 15, 2019. It says, beware of this eBay scam. It says, many people sell their products via online web services such as eBay. Of course, doing so brings a whole host of dangers that can separate you from your money or product. Just this past week, a local resident reported being targeted of a very convincing eBay scam. The resident/buyer became interested in a four-wheeler, all-terrain vehicle that was listed on the local site. He traveled to the address listed in the ad, but it was not at the correct location. As a result, he called the individual selling the product, and she gave him a story about how her husband had died, and none of his family liked her. So she had moved to Miami. Of course, that meant the four-wheeler was now located in Miami. All right. I talked about these scams once before. I don't know. It's in one of my videos, folks. So I can't give you that video. I don't know where it is. It's like I said, there's over 1,000 videos, so I don't know where it is. But if I do come across it, which I don't think I'm going to, but if I do, I will post in here. You can read about scams. This must have been, honestly, like maybe the third time I might have heard stories like this, maybe even the fourth, where people are getting scammed out like this here. Folks, be careful when it comes to buying things like, I'll be honest with you. I myself, and this is me personally speaking, now some people may beg to differ. I myself, when it comes to buying a car or an IV or whatever, RV, I'd rather just go right to a dealer. At least I know when I go to the dealer, the car is going to be there, hopefully. In the dealer I deal with around my area, they sell new and pre-owned cars and new cars. And, I go online and they have a thing where you could set up to take a car for a test drive and you put all your information in. When you go there, the car's already sitting waiting for you. Okay? Now, when you get these situations, all right, now all-terrain vehicles, now we have guys out here in New York that sell those there. I'd rather just go to a local dealer and pick up something like this rather than buying something like that off of eBay. There was a story like that once before that was on eBay. Where it was a matter of fact that made the news where a guy bought he was in a landscaping business. I think he bought one of those little like the little payloaders, I think they call them. He spent $15,000 to $16,000, and the deal never went through. I think when he called up or whatever, he tried to get that there. It was one of my videos. I even put it out. I even did the news clipping on too, and I felt so bad. I don't know if that guy ever got his money back. I don't know how that worked. Now, with the PayPal protection, you would think that would happen, right? I don't know. I know he was still trying to work things out back then. I don't know about now. I didn't do any follow-ups on it. But when it comes to these type of scams, please be careful. That's all I can tell you. I know it's probably not, it's probably not my place to say something like that when it comes to buying stuff of that nature. But if you're going to buy cars, boats, RVs, or in this particular case, all-terrain vehicle, whatever, why don't you deal with go with a dealer if they sell them? I know people sell it. You said, well, people sell them private. I know, I understand that, but you got to be careful though, folks. I don't know exactly this person. This person who bought one of those things was out of state, I think. So unless you're going to get in your car and drive out of state to, look at that product or whatever, or that item that you're looking for, that's a whole nother story. But for me, I will not buy things of that nature. I'm sorry, I won't do it. When I bought my car, I went to the dealer, a reputable dealer down a road from us, and he's been there for many years. And I know if I had to go back there for something, he's going to be there. It's not a fly-by-night place. You buy the car or whatever, and the next day, not next day, but like within a couple of months or so, within a year, so the guy flew, he's gone. And you never to find him again. I'd rather do business though with the regular reputable dealer if it comes to cars or RVs. And there are places out here in New York that sell pre-owned all-terrain vehicles and RVs. I'm sure they have them in different states. I would think. If we have them, I don't know why you guys wouldn't have them. But when it comes to things like this, please be careful for yourself, folks. All right. I'm not going to expand too much on this topic, but just be aware of the scam. I gave you the I don't think I did. Did I give you the URL? I'm going to say it anyway. It's www.chronicleonline.com. Okay, and this is the story you're looking for. So please read into it, and I hope you guys don't get taken by scams like this. Please be careful. All right, let's see what we got over here. This one here is how to search for a seller on eBay in 2 different ways. This story is from the Business Insider. The URL is www.businessinsider.com. And this story was posted November 15, 2019. It says you could search for a seller on eBay using the site's advanced search feature function. You could also find a seller's page by first finding an item that they have for sale. All right. So you purchased an item on eBay, and you were particularly thrilled by the level of service you received from the seller. If you want to buy from them again, you're able to easily search for the seller using eBay's advanced search feature. Okay, if you don't know where it is, I'll click on here really quick here just to show you guys if you're looking for it. Bear with it for 1 second. It's right over here, folks. Right over here. You click that on here. When you click the advanced feature, what you're going to do is you're going to go by seller, right, like this, and you're going to click this on here. Well, that's how I usually activate, because you got to activate this window. I don't know if you could do it this way. Let me see. Yeah, see, these don't go. See, I'm clicking these on. So in order to do it, and then you would type the seller's name in here, and then you hit search. Okay, that's how you would do it with that. That's when they're referring to advanced search feature. That's what they're referring to right there. Okay, so that's the advanced search. And again, if you go to your eBay homepage, let's click this on here really quick here. If you go to the eBay homepage, which I'm on, you'll click over here, advanced search, and that'll bring you to that window. Okay. So now you have an idea how that works. I know I usually do stuff like that, but I figured why not? You guys are probably wondering. Okay, so it says, and then it'll say, alternatively, you could find them first. You could find an item that the seller has, and then navigate to the seller's store from there. Okay, and then it goes, let's see how to search for a seller on eBay. I already showed you that there with the advanced search. Okay, so check that out. I don't know. I thought I'd put it out there for you guys, and then there's over here you can send an invoice. I got some other active hyperlinks. Remember hyperlinks, folks. They have active hyperlinks here, how to send an invoice on eBay to remind your customer to pay you, which is good to know. How to cancel the best offer on eBay if for a reason meets your site's requirements. How to track the eBay order if a seller has provided tracking information, and contact the seller for updates. Okay, and how to leave a feedback as an eBay, how to leave feedback on eBay as a buyer or a seller. Okay, good information. Okay, and this is from the businessinsider.com. Okay, so you might want to check into that there. All right. The reason I'm coming back here, I'm looking at this stuff myself to see. Okay, because I am an eBay seller. For those who aren't familiar with me, I am an eBay seller as well. Okay, I'm going to keep that window open. Here's another one from the same company. I'm not going to give you the URL again. This is how to link a PayPal account to your eBay account. To make buying and selling easier and more secure. I love PayPal, folks. I'll be honest with you. I know that eBay is going to roll out that program there. It's already in progress. The new managed payment service, and I'll be honest with you, I've been hearing a lot of ups and downs with it. I am not crazy about it, and I thought, don't hold me accountable for this here, but I thought I heard that eBay is going to make it mandatory. I don't know. I thought, and then when I called up the teammate to find out, just to verify, they said, well, you'll still be able to use PayPal as an alternative payment process, but we'll see. The teammate said that could change though. So I'm not holding my breath. Okay, so it goes on to say here, you can link your PayPal account to your eBay account to streamline your buying and selling items. Linking your PayPal account to eBay. It simplifies both the sending and receiving payments, which I love. Is really quick. It also allows you to easily update your delivery address and create shipping labels, which I've done many times before. Again, you know the URL. You could check it out for yourself. All right. I highlight, like I said again, I can never express it enough, folks. You're best off going directly to the website itself to click on the active hyperlinks, and you could read more into this, because I know people say, well, you could do it and just share it with us. But like I said again, I don't want this to be too long, folks. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, but it gets to be too time consuming, and the videos do get very long. So like this one here. Basically, it's the same thing. What we have over here, how to cancel your PayPal. Oh, this is about PayPal stopping your subscription here. Okay. Or stop making automatic payments for an online service. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, and with that, we're going to bump out of this window here. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Reseller News Weekends for November 17th, 2019. I'm wishing you all happy eBay sales. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, bye-bye for now.